Hello, Libra, and welcome to your February 2019 energy reading. So, this is going to be a card reading. I'm going to be pulling from several decks. If you watched your reading for the whole year of 2019, a lot of the decks that I used will be similar, but if you're just tuning in, welcome. Thank you for checking this out. What I'm going to do is give an overall energy of what you can expect this month. We're then going to go into an abundance reading, a career, success, life purpose reading, a romance reading, and I'm going to end with one law of attraction message for you, really where you should just be investing your energy and your focus. Now, if you are just tuning in, my name is Rachel. If you don't know me, I'm the owner of Reiki with Rachel, where I specialize in distance energy work. So if you are interested in getting a session or personal reading, you can go to reikiwithrachel.com. Also on my website, I want to invite you to take advantage of a free 30-minute energy healing download. So you'll get an MP3 and it'll be a full 30-minute energy healing session, always set for your highest and best good. Whatever intentions you want to set with it while you use it. I have a lot of people who use it every night whenever they're falling asleep. I have a lot of people who use it while they meditate, who just kind of play it in the background. So, it works on a lot of levels. So I'm just shuffling the cards right now to get your overall energy. Let me show you the deck. It's the Energy Oracle card deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. I always get questions about this deck. People love it. So I've been trying to show it in my videos because I've gotten so many questions about what these cards are because they're beautiful. Okay, Libra. Beautiful, beautiful Libra. If you have any questions, keep them top of mind, and I am going to pull those two cards when they come out. Pull just the overall energy Libra 2019. Overall energy Libra 2019. Anything else? Overall energy Libra 2019. Okay. Let's see what came out. The first card you got was the Temple Path. This is talking about your spiritual journey, your life purpose journey. And I do remember from your yearly reading, a lot of the cards were speaking to a journey, like how this year is going to be a journey for you. And so the first card that came up was this. So I feel like a lot of you have already embarked on this new journey. You're starting to embark on this new journey, and it's going to be different for everybody. So I don't want to place any limits around it. This can be very much a career that's more in alignment with your purpose. This can be deeper spirituality. This can be a mixture of everything, really ascending to the next level. But what the card is speaking to is like, yes, this is where you're heading. So just stay on the path. And a lot of these little lights that you see in this picture, those are talking about light beings who are watching over you. Your angels, your guides, the universe, God, Divine Mother. You're being very watched after, and they're coming to support you. They're coming to say, yes, keep it up. So the next card that you got was Appreciation, and I feel like this may have already also come up in the yearly reading. Appreciation speaks to two things. It speaks to you wanting to feel appreciated, you yearning to feel appreciated, possibly not feeling appreciated, but then also starting with yourself, starting to appreciate who you are instead of seeking that appreciation from others, if that makes sense. So Libra, all Libras, their power chakra is their heart chakra. A lot of Libras are givers. They like to make other people feel good, and you want to appreciate it for that. It makes sense, right? You're also like the scales. You want to balance the scales. If you give to others, then you expect that appreciation in return, or else the scales are out of balance. And what this card is coming to tell you is, as you are on this spiritual journey, as you're embarking on this new path, whatever that is for you, you have to seek that appreciation from yourself first. You have to not seek it, you have to foster it. So you do this by just being grateful for what you do, for the person that you are, for who you are, for all the hard work that you put forth. You know, going on any journey isn't always easy. You could be battling your ego. You could be kind of changing and shifting, and you might feel a little confused and maybe not really knowing which way you should be going, and it can cause you to be hard on yourself. So the cards are coming to say, like, this month, February, the month of love, right? Start with the love within you and just being grateful for who you are and how far you've come and just all the effort that you're putting into where you're going. The next card we got was Door to Spirit. You're walking through a door. Like, I feel like this month you're going to be taking those next steps, and not only taking the next steps, because I feel like a lot of you have been on this journey for a while, but it's like you're opening the door to something new. So this could be like a new experience. This could be a new level. Like, I'm just feeling like you've been like knocking on the door and it's going to open for you. So this is like the next stage really on this spiritual path, on your ascension. So just go with it. Just trust. Man holding the heart is another card you came out. This could be talking about love and relationships. What I'm really feeling like, especially with that appreciation card, is just fostering this greater sense of love and passion in everything that you do. So you're going on this journey and you're finding this within yourself. You know, you're being centered in your heart center first within yourself, and then you're able to pour that same energy of love into everything, into your business, into your spirituality, into your relationships, all of them with others. And that's also what you're being encouraged to do. So if you find yourself a little stuck in your ego or stuck in your mind, you are being encouraged to drop down to your heart this month and just focus on the love, right? Focus on why you're doing what you're doing. And that's always going to bring you back to center. Look at the final card you got, Libra. This is a beautiful, beautiful month for you. The door to personal healing and happiness. So you got the door to spirit, you got the door to personal healing and happiness. You are just opening a lot of doors for yourself this month. You are absolutely like, I see you just walking through to that next stage. All of these cards are so beautiful. I think probably so far of all the readings I've done, the overall energy for you is the most beautiful of any other sign I've done so far. So embrace it. You know, come from the heart space. Enjoy this energy. And instead of getting stuck in your head about like, you know, I'm feeling like little things. Like they seem big at the time and they're frustrating at the time. But if you can just keep this overall energy in mind and drop down to your heart and know that everything is happening as it's supposed to, when it is supposed to, it's all part of your journey. It's all part of your process. It's all getting you where you really want to be. It's getting you to the next steps. Just continue to bring yourself back to that energy, and it's really going to help you progress faster, farther, just kind of push through some of these blocks. And what you thought were blocks are, I'm seeing them like dissolve, diminish. Like I'm not seeing anything about being held up. I'm not seeing, The card at the bottom was community. This is a spiritual community, and I do think you got this card too in your yearly reading. The top of the card is indecision. So I feel like possibly going into this month, you might be maybe a little indecisive, or you feel like possibly something is trying to hold you back. But all of the energy of this month is saying like, no, what you thought may have been a setback is actually just part of the process. It's meant for you to overcome. It's meant for you to really ground yourself in your love and appreciation for you, for the love and appreciation for all it is around you. And it's taking you, whatever you thought may have set you back or have held you back, it actually helped you open up these doors to spirit, to personal healing and happiness. So just stay in your heart. Know that you have like a team of guides and angels, and it's also the divine that's in with in all of us. So these are all other people in your life who will be supporting you or who this support can come through. So remember that and just allow it. Okay, those were lovely, Libra. What a way to start off. All right, since it is February, let's get into love. Now, the love reading always varies, okay? So if you're in a relationship, it speaks to the relationship, maybe how to deepen that relationship or just like, like how to go to the next level. Every single relationship, even if you're super happy, you know your soulmates, it's still a journey. So the cards can be speaking to that. If you're single, the cards are definitely speaking to that. If there's any concerns or questions about a relationship, keep those on top of mind, and the cards can speak to that as well. Again, if you want more specific answers, then please reach out for a personal reading because this is very general. So just take what resonates. If you're not wanting a relationship and you're just feeling yourself, then the cards are speaking to that, okay? So Libra, love and relationships. That one came out. Libra, love and relationships. For the month of February, Libra, love and relationships for the month of February. We'll see if it wants to come out. It will come out. Woo, okay. These 3 cards came out. So, the first card you got was Let Your Friends Help You. Now, you've gotten several cards talking about a community, your guides, and your angels, and this is happening for you in love too. So, this could be, I'm getting for some, if there is a concern in a relationship, I'm feeling like this would be a good month to speak to possibly a counselor, a spiritual mentor, like somebody who can help you. Now, this can also be talking about like the deeper that you go on this spiritual path and the more people you just like connect to and this you're coming from this place of love for everything is really going to also reflect in your relationship and help deepen it. If you're single, I'm feeling like let your friends help you. If they want to set you up on a date, just go. Or just rely on your friends more. You know, you don't have to do it alone is really what I'm feeling for this. Release your ex. So this also speaks on multiple levels. This can be talking about releasing any resentment that you have either in the relationship that you're in now or from past relationships. You're really going on this spiritual journey where you're anchoring in your heart. You're anchoring in the appreciation, the gratitude for these very present, for the now. You know, it's always now. For the present moment, you're anchoring gratitude into those. However, if you do harbor any resentments for anybody in your past, it does on some level take away from that. So it is a good month to just let those go. If you are single, and it's like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, and like then your ex sends you like a text, and you're like, I don't know, should I meet up with him or should I meet up with her? The card's saying, no, nah, just hang out with your friends instead. You know, so it does, and also for some of you, I'm getting like the relationship that you're in, if there was anything in the past that got in the way, you're being asked to release that so that you can fully embrace what the relationship is now. Because the past is the work of the ego. Holding on to the past is all the work of the ego. Embracing the now is coming from the heart. That's coming from your higher self. That's part of the spiritual journey. Oh, this is an interesting spread, guys. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning in your life. Coming right after the release your ex. What I am feeling like is for some of you, there could be a reconciliation of some kind. But this is going to be different than an ex relationship. Like an ex relationship, if you are wanting to hang out with somebody because you don't want to feel lonely, that's not coming from your higher self. If somebody comes back into your life, or perhaps they have come back into your life, and you're wondering if this second time around could be it, and it feels right. It feels right, but maybe some of like the past is still there and making you question things. Then this card is coming to say, again, embrace the present moment and go with it. Because the reconciliation the second time around or third time around or whatever it might be for you, if you are in this different heart space and it's not 100% on you, you know, the relationship's two people. But there has to be an element of trust. So if you're coming from the heart space, if you are releasing any of the past that doesn't serve you and you're stepping into this heart space, then you will very quickly know if this is right. Because if you're feeling love, if you're giving love, if you're allowing yourself to receive love from the other person, if they're expressing love, then that's good, right? Like if the now feels good, then keep going with it. If the desires that you feel right now are coming from like the ego, then that's not right. I hope that I was able to explain that well. I'm also seeing that this can honestly be like a new level in your relationships for some. So you're going on this spiritual path or this life purpose path, and as you do so, you are really transforming all relationships. So this very much can be speaking to, if you are in a relationship, deepening it, like taking it to the next level in some way, because the things that you were holding on to, like even on a subconscious level, even if it didn't have anything to do with that person, you're releasing them. You're allowing them to just, you're letting them go this month. So let's see what okay. You then got the next three cards that came out were very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if you set the intention that you are open to give and receive love, and you keep your heart focused on that, you keep your mind and your energy focused on that, then that does bring this deeper relationship, this reconciliation. Again, it's a general reading, so it manifests in a variety of ways for different people. If you are single, then it can bring it in quicker. There is always divine timing at play, but the card very soon is coming to tell some of you that the relationship that you are in is going to be deepening. If you are single, then you could be attracting a relationship very soon. Worth waiting for. So I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting a long time, and the cards are coming to say it's worth it. You know, it was all part of your journey. It's all part of your journey, and you had to be at the right place to fully embrace it. And the last card you got was true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So again, you could be calling in a romance of a lifetime. You could be reconciling. Now that you let go of things that didn't serve you, let go of the past, you could be reconciling a romance of a lifetime. You could be deepening your current relationship through everything that you were doing. Yeah, okay. So let's go on to career and life purpose. I always like to say life purpose is very different for everybody. It can speak to a career. It can speak to a hobby. It can speak to any sort of creative expression. Your life purpose manifests in all sorts of different ways. It can speak to a job. If you are a business owner, if you want to be a business owner, take the cards as they resonate with you. And you know, I know a lot of cards came out for the love reading. And I do feel like some were probably talking to just a very select group of people. So if something didn't resonate with you, then it didn't resonate, okay? Like just take whatever cards, like if a card came out and you're like, oh my gosh, that's totally talking to me, then it was for you. If a card came out and you're like, I don't know what she's talking about, like this doesn't make sense, then it just wasn't for you, okay? Same goes with these life purpose cards. So if you have any questions about like business, wow, that came out right away. Business, life purpose, career, creative ventures. Keep them on top of mind. That was my bad. Those cards actually weren't coming out. But one did pop up, face up. So I do feel like that was the one that was meant to be talking to y'all. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. Is there any other business, life purpose, success, career for Libra, February 2019? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Inspiration. Of course you're getting inspired. Look at all these things that you're going through. You're opening up the door to your higher self. So it says, yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. The ideas that you get this month, when they're coming from that place of love, like you're just by opening up all these doors, you are absolutely opening up your intuition. You're opening up your guidance. Trust it when it comes. Open your heart to love. I mean, that's been the main message for you this whole reading. That's really what I got with the main message is like everything, you're approaching everything from love, and love will manifest through your career. It will manifest through your business, through your purpose. People will come and they will show you love in a variety of ways. And you will have the opportunity to show them love back, show yourself love back by knowing that you are worthy of what you want to manifest in terms of your life purpose, your career, your success, and pouring that love into every single thing that you do. And remember, it starts with you. It starts within you. Vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. So I do feel like this is speaking to times when you feel like the scales are out of balance. And that might happen this month. But again, it is just giving you that opportunity to ascend, to transcend, and to trust that things are unfolding in divine timing, in the order that they should. And it is an opportunity to listen to these feelings and ask yourself, how can I grow? How can I open my heart up to love more through a setback or through a conflict or just through like myself doubting me? How am I able to listen to those, but then align with who I know I truly am and what I know that I'm truly here to do, what I want to do? Anything that speaks to you that is not of love, anything that doesn't make you feel at peace, is not leading you toward your purpose. It's just like an old fear or doubt or ego pattern coming out. You then got agent or manager. So that's when all the cards dropped on the floor and this one popped up right. Your work expands its reach as you partner with a professional who can help you. So for some of you, and this might not be everybody, but for some of you, if you want to go to the next level in your career, you are being encouraged to seek out somebody who you can partner with, somebody who can be a manager, an agent, somebody who has skills that you are trying to learn is really what I'm feeling. And by learning from them, by partnering with them, by allowing them to help you, you're able to grow to the next stage. This can be a recruiter for some. This can be just talking about one aspect of a business if you're a business owner, like social media management so I'm feeling like there's going to be partnership, there's going to be collaboration, and those individuals are going to help get you to the next stage. The last card you got was Vision Board. And it says, create a board with images and words that inspire you. And I feel like this is going to help keep you on track. And this month, you're really, as far as like career business, it's like, it's kind of running parallel with whatever path you're on, with this same like spiritual journey, life purpose path. And so I'm not seeing like giant manifestations occurring this month, although they could. Like, that's not meant to like discourage anybody. What I'm feeling is like gradual little things that every single day something new happens, something different happens. You take one step, you take the next step. And by the end of the month, you'll be like, oh, wow, look at everything that happened. And so the vision board is encouraging you to maybe make a vision board. Write affirmations on your mirror, like just do something to keep yourself very, very focused on where you're going so that you can every single day take those little steps that are getting you to the next level that you really want to be. And, keeping this vision on top of mind, however you want to do that, is really going to, when there are a setback, like whether that's coming from within you, your ego, your fears, or coming from the outside, instead of allowing the frustrations to almost overwhelm your energy, to lower your energy, to distract you from your heart and your love and all that kind of good stuff, that vision, that focus is going to bring you back to center. Like, you'll know why you're doing it all, and you know that it's all working out in the long run. Okay, so next card we have is Abundance. So we're pulling from the Angels of Abundance deck by Doreen Virtue. And so if you have any questions about your abundance, remember abundance comes in all forms. It can be finances. That card wants to come out. It can be finances. It can be free time. It can be fulfillment. What does abundance mean to you? Let's see what the cards have to say. Shuffle one more time. All right, abundance in all forms, an abundance of growth in relationships, abundance for Libra 2019, abundance for Libra 2019. Woohoo, that one came out. That one came out too. Anything else? Abundance for Libra 2019. Abundance for Libra 2019. That's all, I believe. We'll see. The first card you got was Quiet Retreat. So I know that when you are on this path, whatever that might look like for you, you may not be giving yourself as much quiet time, as much relaxation as you need right now. So the card does come to say, especially in terms of abundance, it might not be better to work and try and push, is really what I'm feeling. It might be better, instead of trying to push, to take a step back and to allow. And let me read the card to you. It says, it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So I want to give a brief example from my personal life. I'm not a Libra. I have several Libras in my life who I love. So much love to all you Libras, but I want to give an example because I think that it might help. So I go to, on Sundays, an self-realization fellowship meditation group, and they talk about different things, and you meditate, if any of you are familiar with it, which you might be. Anyway, so what they spoke about this past Sunday was talking about the Sabbath and what the Sabbath really means. So in biblical terms, the Sabbath was Sunday. You're not supposed to do anything on Sunday. And what they spoke about was how, well, first off, like today, who doesn't do things on Sundays, right? So it's kind of, we don't really follow that too much anymore. But what they talked about was like the Sabbath in the traditional sense. Like people thought like you're just not supposed to work. But really what the Sabbath is intended for is for that communion with God, with your higher self, with your purpose. It's more for meditation or prayer or contemplation. And so it's not that you're just not supposed to do anything, but it's, take that time and really contemplate your purpose. And so I bring that up just because it struck a chord with me because I often use Sundays to get a lot of work done, to do readings or YouTube videos or things like that. But I felt a very strong desire within myself to actually take that day, or at least half of the day, and devote it towards contemplation, towards communion with my higher self, my higher power. And I did it yesterday, and I got so many messages. And so I share that with you because I understand the feeling of like, go, 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 go. But if you just allow yourself, it doesn't have to be a whole day, but just allow yourself one moment every single week, like even if it's just an hour, 2 hours, if you can, every single week, to take a step back, to retreat, and to say, and just question, not even say, but ask, like, what am I doing? What is all this? Like on a deeper, deeper level, like the self-inquiry, like who am I? But no, really, who am I? What are my relationships with everybody? What do those mean to me? What is my purpose? What does that mean to me? And like go deeper and deeper and deeper. It can really give you so many insights. And taking that break can do much more for you than a whole month of just like pushing, pushing, pushing. The card that we got after that is God is your source, and that goes exactly with the story that I was talking about. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive it. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. The world does not lack abundance. The universe doesn't lack abundance. It's everywhere. It's just about how tuning into it. What does abundance mean for you? Like really, what does it mean for you? And knowing that, hold the phone. What I was just going to say is knowing that you deserve and are worthy, and the next card you got was deservingness. I love when that happens. This card says you are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Support comes through money to live a comfortable life. Support comes through friendships. It comes through other people helping you, and you got a lot of that throughout this reading. Just knowing that you are just as worthy as anybody else. You are just as worthy as somebody who is a billionaire to make billions of dollars. You're just as worthy as somebody who is in a perfect soulmate relationship to also experience that same abundance of love. So don't block yourself off, but throughout this whole month, just reaffirm time and time again that you are worthy. You're worthy of feeling good. You're worthy of feeling supported. And the last card that we got was Sever Vows of Poverty. So I do feel like there could be long-standing beliefs that have prevented like the full abundance that you really want in your life. And that can be money, that can be any sort of abundance. However, since this card came in very, very last, what I'm feeling like is whatever you're going through this month is helping you actually sever those vows. So if you do want to make an intention or go through some sort of exercise, there's tons of different exercises. Trying to figure out where to put these cards. There's lots of different exercises that are available for free on YouTube about cutting the cords, severing these past vows. You can go ahead and do so, or just allow any thoughts of lack or poverty or not deserving, allow them to pass and continue to reaffirm your deservingness, saying to the universe you're open and receptive for all abundance in all forms. And as you continue to do that, you're naturally severing those vows. You're naturally shifting those energy patterns. Hold the phone because cards just fell down. Okay. This video is getting a little long. I apologize for that. You had a lot of messages coming through. So the very last card I want to pull for you is your Law of Attraction. Where should Libra focus their energy for the month of February? Where should Libra focus their energy for the month of February? Ooh. Where should Libra focus their energy for the month of February? That card came out. How appropriate. I hope you can read this. I am not here to create sameness. There are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings, or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same. You are here to be that which you want to be, while you allow others to be that which they want to be. The very first card came out, appreciation, and I spoke of how it talks about appreciating yourself, not relying on others for that appreciation. Allow others to be who they are, but also allow yourself to fully be who you are this month. Allow yourself to grow more into who you are as you shed those things that just were never a part of you. You were not here to conform, Libra. You were here to do something beautiful. So just keep that in mind this month. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'm wishing you so much love and light. Talk to you next time.